Guys, there is a massive, massive hole in the hobby, and I'm gonna fill it.
Brad, I know what it is. You're gonna end show bidding, right?
Not exactly.
You're gonna speed up the grading backlog?
No, not that either.
You could help make print runs more transparent.
I can't even do that. I have no power over that.
What are you talking about?
I created something that could really help people in the hobby, not just the collector in us. In this video, I'll be revealing to you the passion project that has been pulling at my heartstrings that will not only bring card enthusiasts together in a meaningful way, but also make a really deep impact on people's lives in ways that go far beyond the hobby. And of course, I'm inviting you to join me as well. So with that being said, welcome back. Now let's get to work. So before I spill the beans on this amazing life-changing project that will one day be referred to as the Tesla of the hobby, it's important that I give you a bit of background context. So here are a few things I've noticed after being back in the hobby for just over 2 years. First, I've had hundreds of interactions with people all over the world here on YouTube since starting my station in April of 2020. And some people have been watching my content for almost my entire journey, which is amazing. But the thought that keeps popping up in my mind is, I still don't know who this person actually is. I mean, I'm looking at usernames and avatars that I've seen for a while and I easily recognize now, but who are you? What are you about? What are you pursuing? I might know what sports you watch and what your take is on vintage versus modern, but who are you really? Then, last summer at Industry Summit in Vegas, I had one of the most fulfilling and meaningful conversations I've ever had with someone big in the hobby, someone that pretty much everyone knows and likes and respects. But the crazy thing is that most of our conversation was about our goals, our financial goals, health goals, life goals. Cards were literally just the icebreaker that sparked the conversation and then allowed us to dive much deeper. And then finally, something else that stuck out for me is that I've gotten DMs and emails from people in the hobby asking for help with finding a job or launching a business or selling their artwork, or they're asking about intermittent fasting or what supplements I put in my daily green smoothie or something else to do with mental or physical health. And I think to myself, there are so many people in the hobby that are experts in different areas that would love to support a fellow card collector. They would love to hire or do business with another card enthusiast, or at least would love to refer someone who is qualified to help out to someone in the hobby. Why isn't there a community designed for people in the hobby to help one another in these other areas of life? Like, why isn't there a hobby directory where I could easily find a graphic designer for a project I'm working on, or a way to find someone in my city who's also interested in training for a marathon who I can connect with, or someone in the hobby who's a real estate expert that could share their wisdom on the real estate market and offer this value to card collectors nearby and around the entire country. And as some of you may know, I launched an intimate 8-week accountability group in February for men in the card community. And just witnessing these 4 men experience breakthroughs in their identity and mindset, and then grow in their confidence and physical health and business and share it with each other, that has been the most rewarding thing I've been a part of since getting back into cards. But then I wonder, why isn't there a community for other men and women in this hobby to connect over cards, but then really bond based on a mutual pursuit or goal or the profession that they're in, the same way that a college alumni association or a fraternity or a sorority alumni association works? And so I created one. I started a community for the growth-minded card collector, card investor, card entrepreneur, and card content creator to share who they are, what they're about, what they could use help with, and what they can help others with, all on a platform where you could easily find others with shared interests or certain expertise and connect with them there, or see what other social media platforms they're on. I decided to name it Cardlife. And Cardlife is way more than a searchable directory of people in the hobby. There will be monthly themes, weekly live streams, private groups, public groups, events, and even workshops, all designed to help members form deeper bonds and long-lasting friendships with fellow sports card enthusiasts. And then also utilize this really supportive nature that we have in the sports card community to give and receive better career opportunities. There's also a Cardlife member of the week who will get to advertise their business or expertise to the entire community and then ask for support in one specific area. And it's all on a platform that is way more intuitive and user-friendly than Facebook groups or Discord or Instagram, Reddit, or whatever else. So if you'd like the card community to know that you're an amazing accident attorney in New York, or talented graphic artist in San Diego, or a top producing commercial real estate agent in Detroit, then I want this to be the place for you to advertise yourself and share your expertise with the world. And on the flip side, if you're a recent college grad and you need help landing your first job, or your New Year's resolutions of losing 30 pounds now looks like a lost cause, and you could use some support and accountability from others in achieving this, then I also want this to be the community for you.
I would have preferred you say you're going to end shill bidding, but whatever. It sounds interesting. What's the charge? What's the catch?
Glad you asked. Artist formerly known as the Personal Finance Dad, currently known as Sports Card Dad, but some people still know you as Personal Grazing Cow. The good news is that even though this does cost me money every month and will take a good amount of time and energy to host and moderate and ensure that it's running smoothly, I really want this type of community to exist. And for any growth-minded person in the hobby interested in participating, I want them to be able to do it for free. And don't get me wrong, I know I live here in LA where free enterprise and common business sense is frowned upon, but I do want this to be incredibly popular and profitable. I just know that, with sponsorships and affiliates and offering additional accountability groups or other premium options, that can happen. But again, if you're a growth-minded person who is open to connecting with other card lovers on a much deeper level, and if you're excited about offering your knowledge and expertise and perspective to the entire hobby, or you could use support or connections in other areas of life, I want that to be all available to you for free. So if this interests you, click the link in the pinned comment of this video, or just go to cardlife.org and request to join and become one of Cardlife's founding members. And if this really excites you, there's even an ambassador program to award some of Cardlife's top advocates. And even if you just go on there and write a bio and include links to your other social media accounts, maybe you'll get some people interested in your business or expertise, who knows. But anyway, I hope to see you in Cardlife, and I'm looking forward to learning more about who you really are beyond the hobby and how we can help you live the best life possible. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.